Do you know how much abuse you have to you have to do to end up paying a total of 1.5 billion dollars in 10 years? 1.5 billion in 10 years? They played 740 million in 2014. Now the Catholic Church has to pay out another 880 million for child sex abuse claims. What are we doing? What are y'all doing?
Chauncey, Susie, good.
Like for real, for real, for real. Help me here. How many kids you gotta touch for 880 million? That's fucking nuts. That shit's crazy. Anyway, let me let him talk.
To both of you as well. The Archdiocese, by the way, we should mention, has previously paid hundreds of millions of dollars to victims in various settlements. So this latest settlement now puts the total payout at more than $1.5 billion. That is an incredibly high number, but one that attorneys for the victims and representatives for the Archdiocese say is only a small part of the healing process. A massive multi-million-dollar settlement in a significant and decades-long legal battle. Announced today by the Archdiocese of Los Angeles and the Plaintiffs' Liaison Committee, $880 million has agreed to be paid to settle more than 1,300 childhood sexual abuse claims filed against local Catholic priests. This is the largest single child sex abuse settlement with a Catholic archdiocese, according to attorneys representing the victims.
It's a phenomenal number to get to. But to be honest, there's no number that.
No. He's exactly right. What he's gonna end up saying is there's no number. There's no number that will properly help victims because you're ruining people's childhood. That's why for pedos, PD, whatever, I don't have any sympathy for them whatsoever because I don't look at the damage as just that one act or multiple acts they did in that instance. I'm looking at the long term ramifications of that action. Ruining someone's childhood with this is going to show up in multiple things in different areas of their life because you're a trusted figure. They should be able to trust you. But now, you know what I'm saying? They relate a trusting an authority figure to getting essayed. And then you have the other part of it where you ruin their relationship with God. You ruin their relationship with God because you're supposed to be a representative of God, and you did that to them. What they gonna think of God? You supposed to be his representative, and you did them that way. You did them grimy like that. You ruined their life like that. Make it make sense. And then the part that kills me is they just be paying our money. They don't be firing these cats. No, they don't fire them. What they do is the Catholic Church moves them to different parishes instead. They don't fire these individuals. How you still a man of God and you then took somebody's child? What? I could live with the fact if the Catholic Church, those dudes were like they had nuns. You know what I'm saying? If they were smashing the nuns, I could live with that. Um, because that's a consenting adult. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's other members of the that you're responsible for of the community. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an adult. It's a consenting adult. You're talking about a child. A child. Y'all are some sick, fuck, some sick people. I'm trying to cut back on cussing because we talking about God at the same time. I'm trying to cut back, but y'all piss me off, bro. Y'all literally drive me nuts. All right.
Will make these kids whole.
It's a sentiment shared by Dr. Heather Banis, the Victims Assistance Ministry Coordinator for the Archdiocese of Los Angeles.
I'm heartened by the.
Hold on. The church, this church had to hire, they had to hire a victim advocacy manager. Do you know how much sexual assault you gotta have to hire a sexual assault manager? God damn. That's a lot. Dude, that's a lot. That's a lot of assault. That's a lot of kids getting. Yo, this is sick. This is a sick church. That's a sick church. Hold on, let them say her title one more time. Say her title one more time.
Make these kids whole.
It's a sentiment shared by Dr. Heather Banis, the Victims Assistance Ministry Coordinator for
Victims Assistant Ministry Coordinator. It's a they have it labeled as a ministry. That's insane, bro. That's insane. No way. No way. No way. Let me make this bigger so y'all can watch it.
Archdiocese of Los Angeles.
I'm heartened by that, even as I'm heartbroken to think of all the pain and all the harm that was done.
The claims were filed under California Assembly Bill 218. Passed in 2019, it significantly expanded the rights of survivors of childhood sexual abuse to seek justice through civil lawsuits. That includes opening a 3-year window for previously time-barred claims.
If you're a survivor who is 60 or 70 years old and you were abused in the 1970s or 80s by a clergy member, before this bill exists, you could do nothing about it.
The latest settlement was approved by Archbishop Jose H. Gomez, who said in a letter released today that the funds for this will come from reserves, archdiocese investments, loans, and other assets. The Archbishop also wrote, quote, "I am sorry for every one of these incidents from the bottom of my heart. My hope is that this settlement will..."
Hey, you know what? I commend him. I commend him for doing the work. And I commend him for doing the work. Yeah. That's I 110% commend him for doing the work. And I think a lot of this will be fixed because they're floating it around now that bishops and popes and things can have wives, which is good because it's biblically based. Okay, like there's a reason why God gave men women. Okay, it's to balance you out. All right, it's to balance you out. That's it. That's all. To balance you out. All right, and I commend him for just trying to make these kids whole and trying to do his job basically and do the bare minimum. Let me get this. Let me get these people on the he's on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold him to account because he's new. I believe he's new there. So you know what I'm saying? He's just trying to do what he can. You know what I'm saying? Given the situation.
Some measure of healing for what these men and women have suffered.
Trauma's not something you get over, it's something you get through. And so this marks an important milestone in the healing journey for 1,353 people, hopefully.
For the
Say that again. How many?
Through. And so this marks an important milestone in the healing journey for 1,353 people, hopefully.
1,353 different people. Fam. Fuck no. Fuck. Y'all are bad. Y'all are bad people. Y'all are really bad people. 1,353 victims. 1,353 victims. We're not going to gloss over that. 1,353 victims. Y'all sick, bro. Y'all sick.
For 1,353 people, hopefully.
For the Archdiocese.
And notice he called them people. Now, victims. 1,353 victims.
Being present now and in the future for anyone who needs help.
We want to walk with you. We want to help you heal. We want to understand what your needs are. We hope that the settlement fills a piece of that.
And payments from the settlement are expected to be made in 2025 and 2026. In the meantime, in that letter we previously mentioned, the Archbishop promised, and we want to make sure we cite it correctly here, that the church will remain vigilant to make sure that no one serving in the ministry will harm a minor ever again. Reporting in downtown LA this evening, I'm Gio Insignares, KCAL News.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know how you do that? You get rid of them. Get rid of them. Send them that way. Oh, snaps. Hold on. Give me one second. Ah. Yeah, bro. Yeah. We got to do better. We got to do better. We, and I don't even know why I'm saying we. It's y'all. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. 1,353 victims. I don't care what time span that is in. For a church, that is insane. For the same church, like church family, is insane. 1,350. What? What? That's habitual neglect. That means it's a practice. That means it's commonplace. Nothing happens that much that's that heinous anywhere else. A store gets robbed twice and they got armed security the next day. And y'all let these kids get 1,353 times, different times. And that, you know what, that doesn't even say each time that it happened. That just means just this 1,353 different people. That doesn't mean somebody was being victimized the entire time. Like, bro, what? And nobody? Nothing? Y'all let it keep happening again and again and again and again. Y'all are the problem. Y'all are the problem. Y'all need to do a confessional. Okay? Straight on high to him. Y'all need to fire them people. Y'all need to clean house. Y'all wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong for that, eh? You're wrong for that, man. Anyway, I'm up out of here. Peace.